Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about Earth transits. Transiting Earth is in opposition to natal Uranus. How transiting Earth will behave in opposition to natal Uranus depends on the position of natal Uranus. This transit can be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in aspect to your natal Uranus. But the basics are as follows. Earth transits opposite Uranus often signal changes in your finances. Some of these changes will not be welcome and will shake up your life in unexpected and even devastating ways. But with a transit like this, the desire for excitement and stimulation will shake the familiar ground beneath your feet, and it will seem irresistible, urging you to step out of your comfort zone. That feeling of restlessness you have been feeling lately? It is this transiting Earth that is stirring things up in the best possible way, giving your values a much-needed jolt. But while it may seem unsettling at first, this is actually your opportunity to break free from the patterns that have been holding you back. This cosmic shock, igniting a spark of unpredictability in your personal values, will cause individuals to experience significant upheaval and tension, as they suddenly find themselves unexpectedly drawn to new investments, which will strain their value systems and stability. Such a situation beyond your control will certainly cause financial problems. Try to avoid making risky financial decisions, such as impulsive purchases, spontaneous investments, or large purchases. Instead, try to let go of old patterns that you feel are stuck in any kind of rut. This transit will help you break free and finally see a relationship or habit for what it really is and decide to change it. So it's time to consider whether your daily routine has become restrictive, and if so, to look at the other side and consider how it might be contributing to your current unrest. By embracing new ideas and allowing them to inject fresh energy into your life, you will prevent resistance to this urge that otherwise leads to frustration and conflict, so it is important to balance the need for novelty with careful self-awareness. As we have already mentioned, transiting Earth opposite natal Uranus usually means that you will experience changes in your values. You will also have problems with the food you consume. You will simply feel as if the flavor has disappeared from your food. The Earth-Uranus opposition creates a desire to mix flavors yourself, but this will not always go well. It is very likely that your desire for change or excitement on your plate has been neglected due to stale habits and repetition of the same foods, but breaking out of routine with such a transit leads to digestive disorders. A healthy diet, if practiced, would tolerate such transgressions, but a permanent break and change would be unlikely. In any case, you will want to break all the stale routines in which your senses have become numb due to the monotony of repetition and normality. You will simply be drawn to do things differently. The diet that you might like is unconventional or non-traditional, and all the recipes can be easily found online or on social networks. However, while you are looking for new recipes and nutrition, your relationships with others will not be very pleasant because you will make concessions with the feeling that you are losing something personal that you should defend. Unfortunately, the phrase "a friend is a gift we give ourselves" is not very appropriate for this transit, because the relationship revolves around values. The key theme of this transit would be that kindness and consideration towards and from friends, accompanied by humanitarian feelings. Unfortunately, such friendships and group activities through opposition are often connected to money, interests, values, or jobs related to them. Friendships will be intertwined with organizational activities and will lead to commercial opportunities, but participation in groups will have only one purpose, and that is advancement or satisfaction with food, a condition where people eat as a way to cope with stress, sadness, or boredom. This practice provides short-term satisfaction, but also leads to problems such as overeating and guilt. Either way, you unconventionally crave freedom in your values, and new contacts with some like-minded people will ultimately lead to a long-lasting understanding, and since Uranus rules the Internet, you will most likely fulfill your need for change via the Internet.